Hi, I'm Laura Helmick. I'm the stewardship technician with the Natural Land Institute.
And I'm Zach Reichen. I'm Director of Stewardship for Natural Land Institute. And Natural Land Institute is a conservation land trust. Our mission is to provide an enduring legacy for people, plants, and animals for Northern Illinois. By stewardship, we mean essentially taking care of our land. And Natural Land Institute owns uh, quite a bit of land, and we try to take care of that as best as possible. What that means for different environments is different. It's different in the woods. It's different in our prairies. It's different in our wetlands. And if you look at places like out in the western United States where we're seeing catastrophic wildfires, those are a direct result essentially of the land not being taken care of maybe in the best way, and now you have these bad things happening. So we try to prevent catastrophic things from happening. Invasive species is a big deal around here, and that's primarily what we focus on in our stewardship work days, where we're clearing invasive species like buckthorn and honeysuckle, or if we're pulling sweet clover in the prairie. We take care of different habitats differently, but essentially it's basically we're trying to increase native biodiversity, make our habitats better, so that in the future we can be more sustainable, our land can be taken care of.
Today at our Volunteer Stewardship Day, we are seeding a prairie. So our volunteers currently are broadcast spreading seed over an area that's been prepped that will be turned back into a native tallgrass prairie. Other winter activities for our volunteer days normally include cutting brush. Those days we generally pile our brush and burn it. So even on really cold days like today, we've got a nice warm fire for our volunteers to warm up by. If you want to come out to one of our work days, just dress warm, wear good sturdy boots, and bring water, and we will provide you with everything else that you need to do the work. We have volunteer days throughout the year. In the summer, we're collecting seed for doing this type of seeding. We're hand pulling invasive species, sometimes doing wildlife monitoring, trying to get a handle of what different wildlife species we have on our properties. So there's different things to do all year round.
So if you come out and help us clear our invasive species, all that brush that we were talking about, you can see here we're standing in an area that was cleared out, and it's almost like the woods, our forests can breathe. Once we get these invasive species out of here, we get sunlight hitting the ground, and that provides the necessaries for all the understory diversity to kind of flourish. So that's really what we're trying to do. And yeah, we try to guide our volunteers. So if you come out to help us with that, we have staff that's got the capacity to kind of instruct you through it. And yeah, today we just had 20 people out seeding a prairie, and we're going to be seeding the woods here. And it was just we wouldn't really get much done if we didn't have all these wonderful volunteers. So thank you for coming out, if you have, and if you haven't, please take the time and come see what it's all about. You might find that you have a new passion in life, or you might realize that there's details of nature that you never really thought of before. So pretty special places, and we encourage you to come out.
We do volunteer days throughout the month, on weekends, during the week, at a variety of sites. And all of that information can be found on our website at naturalland.org.